LD, you got your hand up. Go.
Hey, can you kind of walk me through a spot here in Apple? right here on the bottom there, I made a little money and then I had to leave for a minute, so I missed the big pull. And I was trying to kind of get in where it pulls back, so I kind of waited until it bounced up against the 9, and they had that one big candle, and it got me a little bit, but I went small enough it didn't take away all my gains. Is that a bad place to try to enter this to see if it's going down?
Well, and what you missed then when you weren't in here, everybody in the room, remember I was giving this as the example. I said it keeps going to the 55. So what I was saying in the room is typically I use the 9 and the 21. I usually don't wait for the 55 because that's way too far away. But I said, and I quote on this stock, that it keeps going to the 55 instead of the 9 and the 21. So had you been privy to that information, you would have known that I would be waiting in this instance for the 55 instead of the 9 or the 21. And we did that all live while you were gone, that you missed, that you would have been able to get, that you wouldn't have lost the trade on, because that's the information we gave here today.
Well, that's kind of funny because I got it right back off the bounce of the 55.
And there you go.
Interesting. Okay. Just trying to check and make sure my thinking's right.
Yeah. So I'm always looking for patterns. So I'm looking, hey, is it respecting the 9? No. Is it respecting the 21? No. Is it respecting the 55? Yes. Okay. Guess what it's going to do most of the day? We're going to look for it. We're going to watch it. 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, right? Pattern. Normally, we don't have to do it that much. Normally, we can literally go off of a 9 or the 21. You guys know a lot of times it won't respect the 9. I'm like, okay, well, which one are you respecting? And then that's the one I'm going to trade from. And if it keeps doing it on the same one, that is the backbone of the whole drive of it. Trust me, it will show you what it wants.
Welcome to the Aftermarket. American Dream Trading. You have entered the Aftermarket. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Welcome. You are now in the Aftermarket. Hey, welcome, gang, to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat and watch party. Didn't get a chance to do my background here. Hold on one second. I was messing around on my own channel earlier. All right, let's do the... Nope, not that one. That one. Okay. Welcome to the live stream, gang. This is the Aftermarket. This is the stream that we've created for you traders here at American Dream Trading to kick back, relax, and just kind of decompress after the market. This is something that we do just to kind of let our hair down, to get ready for the weekend. We come in on a Friday, we reflect on our week, and we figure out what we learned and maybe some things that we didn't quite learn the way that we thought we did, and maybe we just need to have improvement. Train more, trade less is what we like to say over here at American Dream Trading. If you are not a member, you can become a member by clicking that link at the top of the live chat. It's also located in the description of the video for those of you in the replay game. It is none other than American Dream Trading. I need Mark McSee right here. None other than AmericanDreamTrading.com. You can go there and get signed up for any of our memberships. You can also join our free Discord, so you don't have to pay to interact with us. We have plenty of people over there on Discord in our stock lounge that are non-paying members that get a chance to interact with Coach, who is Chad W. Christian, a 33-year stock market vet who started American Dream Trading about 4 years ago, and he first went live in August of 22. So he was really big on TikTok. Everybody just flocked to Coach because why? He is a true trainer. He trains us how to get in trades, out of trades, and everything in the middle. We know how to chart. We know how to make proper entry points. We know how to stop out the losers and let the runners run, right? So thank you, Coach, for teaching us how to fish and not just sitting there trading on your computer and handing us fish, meaning giving me a ticker symbol and saying, hey, go get in it, or I'm in this, or, that's not teaching. All right. That's handing people fish. That's not teaching them how to go fish for themselves and how the market works and what they should be looking for and how they should be thinking. Right. Coach does all that for us. So shout out to you, brother. All right. We love you. And thank you for letting us come hang out on your YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, Facebook, X channel, live after the market. Yep. So today is Friday Freestyle. Yesterday we did something a little different. And again, I want to give a shout out to Maria for coming up with the idea to do that. Not only that, providing the slides for us to do it with. And that was two truths and one lie. I'm already getting confused, right? But before we get into that, let's do some housekeeping. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button, that you're sharing out the video, and that you are subscribing to the channel if you're not already. We're trying to get Coach to 15,000 subscribers, gang, and we are pushing on it right now. We only have 1,122 to go. We're currently at 13,878. Way to go. We're getting them there. We're getting them there.
That was easy.
So once we get them there, then we can move on from there to the next goal. But thank you guys for all of you that have shared out the content, and for those new subscribers that have come on board to raise that number. If you want to tip the host, my cash app is host tip jar. It's $ host tip jar, all one word. If you feel like I'm doing a good job and you guys just want to hook a sister up for the weekend, it's not mandatory, but it's much appreciated. And yeah, so let's do this thing, man. Shout out to all the other mods as well. I don't have the list in front of me, but you know who you are. Ange, Nick, all you guys, Arlo, Miranda, always helping out, always doing stuff. Bruno, GC, Gilly, Diesel Dan, Eric Smoto, David Yanes, you name it. If I left you out, I apologize. I think I got every. I said Nick, right? Yeah. Said Bruno. Yeah. Okay, I tried. Richard as well. Palm Coast. So yeah, everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. Shout out to Mark McSee. Mark McSee does a hell of a job on futures. We go live 3 times a day. The first time is from 9 to 11 with Coach himself, and it's a very intimate one-on-one type style training. He comes on and he talks to you about trading. He will even trade live in front of you so that you can see what he's doing. And he also talks us through our trades as we're trading, coaching us along the way with his proven strategies. The reason I say proven is he's created over 11 millionaires. If that's not proven it, I don't know what is. That his strategy and his coaching style actually works. Many of them have never traded before. I can confidently say I day trade. I know how to get in a trade, how to make money, and how to get out. I can scalp. I can sit in it for an extended period of time. I can go back and forth between the 2 different strategies and make money because of Coach. And I had no prior training. So if you want to join, this is the place to come if you're looking to learn to trade as a first-time trader who has never done it before and looking for somewhere where we'll coach you and coddle you and make sure that you get this, right? 95% of people that attempt to trade don't make it. So you need a place that's going to teach you the right way and going to support you when you're not doing as well as you think you should. So come on over, get signed up, join, and we would love to have you. And again, the link is pinned right to the live chat, and it's also located in the description of this video if you're catching this on the replay. Welcome. I see you members down there. F2, I see you, brother. Welcome. We got Robin So Flow down in the house. Hey, honey. We got Maria herself down there. Somebody came in the backstage. I don't know who it is, but I'm about to find out. Mark McSee is down there. Hey, Mark. Mark, thank you so much for mentioning me. And Mark, that's where I was going. Mark McSee is on from 2 to 4 in the afternoons with our Futures memberships. So if you are a member of our Futures, you can be a paid member of that. You will be allowed to get in the Zoom call and interact with him on the live. Other than that, and that starts at 12. But if you are not a paid member, you can catch him live on YouTube from 2 to 4. If you've never traded futures and you want to learn, Mark's the guy to learn from. Angie's over there as well. She is kicking butt for the girls of ADT in future. Thank you, Angie. Love you. Normally, Angel also appear here on the aftermarket, so you may get to meet her. You may not. Depends on how tired she is. She has been trading her soul. So shout out to Angie, represent for the females over there. Mark McSee is just getting it done over there. So love your face, Mark. Thank you for being here, brother. And of course, 5 o'clock we also go live right here with the aftermarket. We don't trade live here. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we get into an aftermarket play, but this is more to kind of get away from all of that for a minute and just kind of let our hair down. Now tonight we're gonna play a game like we did last night. I got a couple people back there. Hold on, let me let you guys in here. Oh, he's here. We got Richard and we've got Milk Money. Hey, I talked you up, Ange. What's up? Oh, I had to make sure. I'm like, please don't tell me I'm muted again. Hi, people. Can you guys hear me? Are you muted? I think you guys are muted.
Am I still muted?
No, now I hear you.
I just wanted to say, you started out saying letting our hair go down. And it's like, there's no hair to go down.
Well, you can kick it over to the side.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, can you?
Sort of. You're really low. You gotta just do like a testing. Say testing or something. Does she sound low to you, Richard?
She hasn't said anything.
Test.
Yeah.
Light. You're light. But yeah, we can hear. You're light.
Okay.
We can hear you.
I actually need to step away a second because our tornado sirens are going off and I need to figure out what the hell's going on. So I'll be back maybe.
I've been dealing with that all day. I got kicked out. We have just horrendous storm winds. That's going on here in Arkansas. And apparently it's heading even more east. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is going on? But you know what? It's been dreary and gloomy all day here in Maryland. So something's
coming your way. Yeah, we had hail, we had potential what do they call hurricanes, and no bueno. But you know what it is a sign of? It's a sign that, hey, you should be with ADT to be able to make money, whether it's going up or down, left or right. That's what it is all about.
That is right, Richard. I love your energy, brother. Yes. I love
if anybody if anybody was in the Friday play today or in the VIP, I hope they did the Friday play. I was kicked out by electricity out, but man, there were 2 beautiful entries late in the day that would have worked perfectly. So cool. I missed out. What can we say? But it just shows we have different patterns, different things, just like the video that was on at the beginning, that if you're watching for them, you can take advantage of it and add a little bit of cheddar going into the weekend.
Absolutely. Good point, Richard. So if you guys haven't stepped into Richard's breakout room, he is one of the moderators at American Dream Trading. And for those people that have gotten the VIP gold upgrade, we do something every Monday and Wednesday and Friday called a gold breakout room, which means you break off from the normal room and there's a separate Zoom room where you can go and get additional training. Some of it is a little bit more advanced for traders who have experience. And Richard usually is facilitating those. So I'm glad you're here, brother. We don't always get a chance to have you hang out with us. So
that's very true.
Yeah.
I count my blessings.
We got somebody else for me to let in. I hear back there. Hold on one second. Oh, we got Pebbles coming in. Pebbles, how
Yes,
how are you?
it was a green day today. Across
Yeah.
the board.
All right, Pebbles. I'm glad because I know you had a rough day the other day. So I'm glad you were green. Did you
Uh,
journal it? Do you know what you did to get green?
yes, I did. I followed the rules. I've followed rules before too, but today it just everything went my way. I
One
had
way.
uh, I had one 10-cent loss and a 9-cent gain, and then two trades broke even. The stops took me out, and then because they weren't going anywhere, it was just trading sideways. So I thought, just get out of it.
Yeah.
And then I had another one for $110. So I was
Okay.
happy with that one.
You want to really know why Pebbles had a good day?
Why? Talk to us.
I think down on his desk, I think I see a burrito.
No, 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 that's not.
No, it's not a burrito.
No, that's my little dog,
Oh no, I
Oh,
was
I
talking
knew
in
it.
front of it.
It was
Sparky.
that Sparky.
I just wanted to say that I've really enjoyed talking to you all, but I'm going to be leaving. I'm going to a Texas beach on Monday. And of course, I'm flying out on American Airlines, and it's a Boeing. And
Oh,
what could go wrong? So, but I'll be back the 26th.
Is
hopefully,
that
right?
like down near Galveston? Is that where you're going?
So,
Yeah, Galveston,
Austin and then the beach.
isn't it? Isn't Galveston where a lot of the beaches are at in Texas? Or
Well, I'm going to be more towards um, Louisiana beach. I'm going
Okay.
to. I can't remember what it's called, but I've gone there the last 3 years. So,
Well, have fun and work on your tan. Okay, let's work on that tan.
every time I hear Galveston, Texas, every time I hear Galveston, I think about. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but this is a movie from back in the day called Airborne.
Oh,
And let me know down there in the chat if you've heard of Airborne with Shane McDermott. And he's basically a rollerblader who is from California, and his parents are like geological geniuses or something. Anyway, they have a contract with the government and they get assigned to go to Australia to
wow.
study the Australian wombat, right? Well, uh, what's his name in the movie? Mitchell, who's played by Shane McDermott. Mitchell actually is a surfer and he skates. So he says, "Yay, we're going to Australia." They said, "No, you're going to miss 6 months of school. So we can't have that. You're going to go stay with your aunt and uncle in Cincinnati." So this kid's used to the California sun and the ocean, and he gets sent to snowy Cincinnati, Ohio, right? Mark, your neck of the woods, right? So, needless to say, he's not a happy camper. He shows up with surfboard in hand. And, one day he's just kind of chilling out and he had forgotten his rollerblades. So, apparently his parents sent them. So, he starts rollerblading all over Cincinnati and making friends. But the kid who played it, this is my point. The kid who played that role of Mitchell actually ended up as a real estate agent in Galveston, Texas. So every time I hear Galveston, I think about Airborne. I think about Shane McDermott, and I'm like, he's, you know, there at the beach in Galveston selling houses and still surfing. So, little piece of trivia.
Galveston's
Yeah.
kind of neat because they have houses built on stilts.
I know.
Oh,
I saw
okay.
that.
And when I hear Galveston, I think of the country music. Galveston, oh Galveston. A little
my
bit different
cousin
voice.
used to live there. I caught my first shark there in Galveston.
Wow.
On your calf, or where did you catch it? Oh, it caught you.
Right? I was about 8 years old.
You're 8 years old catching sharks.
Yeah, you could catch those. I caught a big crab too, but I gave both of them away because what was I going to do with them?
Did you catch the shark because you were misbehaving and your dad threw you in the ocean?
No.
Richard,
How's the
you
tornado?
sound effects.
Ange,
What?
how's the tornado?
I don't know. Like, we live in Iowa, right? Where when the sirens go off, your first instinct is to go out and like look to see what's going on, right? There's no like safety factor. You just got to check it out, and see.
Right.
Hey, tell me if the boat passes.
Hold on. Let me see his mic.
We're supposed to have bad weather. 80, like there's potential for like 80 to 90 mile an hour winds, and so like we get a warning ahead of time. So I mean, I don't know. Like, it's springtime in Iowa. I mean, this is just what we deal with.
Yeah, well, it's coming towards Madison, where I
Yeah.
am
Yeah.
next.
I was telling Richard earlier, we've got, it's like just been cloudy all day. So I don't know what's coming this way, but it can't be great because we haven't had sun all day and it's kind of dreary out and looking like it wants to do something out here. So
Yeah.
but it's moving east, that's for sure, because we're gonna get something. So, but so last night we played 2 truths and 1 lie. So we're gonna also do that again tonight. I've got 7 slides. We did 10 last night, and I've got 7 slides in which Maria has listed 3 sentences, and you have to decide which one is the lie, right? So shout out to her. Low battery. Hold on, let me plug in. I don't need to be losing that. So shout out to everybody down there in the chat. Broken Equilibrium. Mustang Chris. Mustang, you should come hang out on the panel, brother. I love that guy. All right, so let's do it. Let's pull up slide 1. Okay, so the topic is technical indicators, right? So tell me which one is the lie. The 200-day moving average is a widely followed trend. The 200 moving average is a widely followed trend. Is that a lie? Widely trend indicator. Number 2, technical indicators always predict price. What is that saying?
Movement.
Price movement.
Perfectly.
So, yeah, number 2, technical indicators always predict price movements perfectly. Is that a lie? So, number 3, RSI below 30 can indicate oversold conditions. Is that the lie? So which one of these is a lie? Let me see down in the chat. Anybody up here on the panel can guess?
I'm going with a number. Number 2 is number 2 is the lie. I don't know what RSI is. I guess I've never paid attention.
Relative Strength Index. That's what RSI is.
Okay.
I concur with her. I say number 2 is the lie.
Me too.
I do as well. What do we have down here in the chat? So Broken Equilibrium also says 2.
Yeah, looks like everybody across the board.
Yep.
What? Okay, I need to be sure. I can't say on them that it's passed.
All right, so 2 is the lie.
It's passed?
I'm going to have to mute him again. Hold on.
I mean, RSI in my world means really stupid idiots, but that's because I'm a foul-mouthed Iowan. It's fine.
Hey, Richard, before you leave next time, could you do me a favor and mute your mic, hon?
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Just want to give good news. The budget bill passed.
All right.
That's what I went to find out.
Nice. So that's good for the market, right?
It's excellent.
Nice.
We won't be fighting every month as of using it as a weapon.
All right. So topic number 2. market volume and liquidity. Market volume and liquidity. So which one is the lie? Number one, low liquidity can cause significant price slippage. Right? Number one, low liquidity can cause significant price slippage. Number two, volume spikes often indicate institutional involvement. Is that a lie? Volume spikes often indicate institutional involvement. And last but not least, number three, liquidity has no effect on order execution. Liquidity has no effect on order execution. Is that the lie?
Should I hum the Jeopardy
Three.
music? Da, 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 da,
I see you,
da,
Jeanette.
da,
F2. All right, everybody.
I'm going with number 3 is the lie.
I concur. Number
Me too.
3.
All right. So Ann says number 3, liquidity absolutely has no effect on order execution. What do you guys think down there in the chat? Jeanette agrees with you with 3. Broken equilibrium as well. Mark McC says 1. Robin Soflo says 1. Juan says 3. X the Trader says 1. So we got a battle between the 1 and 3. So let's read them again. Is this the lie? Low liquidity can cause significant price slippage. Low liquidity can cause significant price slippage. Or number 3, liquidity has no effect on order execution. I personally think it's 3.
Can I make a comment?
You sure can.
There is an exception for number 3. Liquidity has no effect on order execution unless the liquidity comes from the cup of soda you have that you spill on your keyboard.
Richard, stop it.
Then it definitely affects the execution. But number 1, low liquidity can cause significant price slippage. If there is not enough people to buy, then the price will drop and you won't get your fills. So that is the lie.
There you go. All right. So number 3 is the winner. Next topic is okay. So the next topic is chart patterns, right? Is this the lie? Number 1, ascending triangles. Yep, ascending triangles always signal a downtrend. A downtrend. Right? So number 1 is ascending triangles always signal a downtrend. Is that the lie? Number 2, triple top patterns indicate resistance at the same price point. Is that the lie? Triple top patterns indicate resistance at the same price point. Number 3, last but not least, head and shoulders patterns often indicate a breakdown, right? So head and shoulders indicators often indicate a breakdown. Is that the lie?
I'd say 1.
I say 3.
Oh, I'm not very good at the patterns, but if I had to choose, I would have said 3, but I don't know.
But at least she's making a commitment to a number. Come on, guys. Everybody in the chat, what numbers are you putting in? Well, there's a lot of 1s.
I would go with 1 because just by definition, ascending and downward don't belong in the same. If it's ascending, it would be going up, right?
Ascending is going up.
Yep. So always signal a downtrend. That to me would seem like it's false.
Coach always says, that's a good time to sell when you get a triangle to the downside.
Is that right?
Well, interestingly enough, you have to ask yourself, is it possible that there's two false statements here? Let me know
Well,
when I should make a comment on number 3. Has everybody
sure,
put in their guesses?
yeah. So let me. Actually, she gave me the answers. So let me go ahead. Okay, we did that last night. Can't find the one that we're on. Give me 2 seconds, gang. Pattern day trade. What resistance? Utility day trading. Huh. I don't
When
know.
we're talking
So we're
about
gonna go.
ascending
We're gonna go with number
triangles,
1. Huh?
when we're talking about ascending triangles, we're talking about the super trend. Is that
I don't
correct?
know. I have no idea. It just says ascending triangle, so I don't know that that associates with that, right?
No, we're not talking about that.
Yeah, because you're talking about the little
We're
symbol
talking
that
about a
pops up on the
candlestick
screen,
pattern.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So the answer, the lie, is number 1.
Correct.
So yeah, because it makes sense. Ascending pattern is going up. So why would it signal a downtrend? All right, so
Okay.
we got that.
Okay, wait. We don't.
So
Number
what's up?
3, head and shoulder patterns often indicate a breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
That is incorrect when you have an inverted head and shoulders. It indicates a price going up.
Okay, well,
Little
there you
trick
go.
question there. You know, you can
It
have
is
an
a little trick
inverted cup and
question.
handle and inverted head and shoulders.
Okay, so you guys know where I'm going with this, right? Richard, now that we've got you here, I need you to do this for me, right?
Was that shut up?
No. Even even the best traders make me. I need you to settle this little thing that we talked about last night.
Okay.
Planning money, Nope, that's not it. Because we had this debate. Options trading, delta, the Greeks. Volatility. It was about a stop loss. Hold on 1 second. Stop loss orders. Okay, here it is. Okay, so last night we had one that said order types in trading, right? Tell me which one of these is the lie. Number 1, limit orders allow traders to sell their buy.
Can you put it on the screen?
I actually don't have it loaded in Restream. This was from last night.
Darn. Okay.
Yeah. So can I read it to you though?
Sure, you can read it.
Okay. Limit orders allow traders to set their buy and sell price. Limit orders allow traders to set their buy and sell price. Number 2, market orders execute at the best available price instantly. Market orders execute at the best available price instantly. And the last one was stop loss orders guarantee a sale at a fixed price. Stop loss orders guarantee a sale at a fixed price. Which one of those is the lie?
Okay. There's actually multiple lies in that one too. So read the first one again.
Okay, so the first one, I'm in agreement with you actually. Limit orders allow traders to set their buy and sell price.
Okay, that is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, number 2.
Okay, here's where I had a discrepancy. Market orders execute at the best available price instantly.
That is false. they will allow the price to be filled instantly, but many times you're paying again on the bid and the ask. The bid is going to be at a market order. You're going to get the least money. Um, uh, it always gives you a market order will fill you the fastest. It will take you to the top of the line or bottom of the line, but it's either going to cost you more if you're buying and you buy a market versus the mid price or the bid. You're going to pay more all the time. It will do this. It will do the price instantly, but it will not be the best.
That actually was my answer last night.
Ding, 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 you got it. What's number
that's
3?
Exactly. Okay, so here's where the discrepancy came in. Stop loss orders guarantee a sale at a fixed price.
Okay, that is false.
Okay.
And the reason it's false is because when you have put in your stop loss order and it gets touched, it converts to a market order. So that means you could have, many times you will have what we call slippage, and the price that you're filled at is less than what you thought you were going to get put at.
There
Again,
you go.
when the price comes down, it converts to a market, and we already know from number 2 that the market is going to get you out. But it could be a nickel less. It could be the price that you have, but that isn't guaranteed.
I stand totally corrected. So I bought it. Apparently, number 3 was the answer last night, but it was my argument that if you're setting a stop, that's at a fixed price. That's supposed to be what it's sold at. But I didn't know that. But that would probably help if I use stops more.
Well, even if you
I'm gonna call myself out. I probably argued so hard and got it wrong because I don't use stops. So I would know that.
But actually, again, there was 2 actually that weren't technically totally correct.
Yeah, my answer was number 2. I agreed with you. I said that you actually can get the worst price sometimes.
Correct. Actually, yeah, you'll get out, but you're gonna
get the worst price.
You know, it's a great discussion though, because a lot of people don't realize that they don't think about this. That when you put, let's say, a closing order at an even price, let's say it's $100, you think, hey, if it goes down to $100, I'm getting out. But tell me, where are you in the line of orders that other people have put at $100? Where are you? You have no idea. Right. There could be thousands of people ahead of you, and those thousands, it's a first come, first serve when you enter those orders. And so you don't go to the top of the line just because you're in there now at 100. They don't care who Richard is. It's like you're in a line. So what's the best solution to do? Well, if it's going down, you should always then maybe do a close order at 102 cents. Or if it's below, you want to go to 99 and 98 cents. Because then as it's going up and you want to take it out and everybody is piled in at 100, because a lot of people, for some reason, retail people in the market, they love even numbers, love them. So they're piling in at the 100 and you're thinking, well, I'm going to sell it at 100. But you go into 100 and you don't realize you're the 10,001th order in that line. Right. But if you would have put it at 99 and 98, you would have been filled. And yes, you would have lost 2 pennies, but you would have jumped ahead of all of the people at the 100 mark going up. Coming down, the same thing. If you feel that, ooh, they're going, okay, if it gets down to 100, I'm out of there. I need to do something about my hair. Boy, I need dreadlocks.
No, stop it.
Anyway, so does that make sense? So
it
when
does.
you're falling, and your line is, again, we're just using a random even number 100 where a lot of people will jump in. You don't know where you are in the line of orders. It doesn't tell you. So just add a couple pennies above. Yes, you'll lose 2 pennies, but you will get filled far before all of those people at the 100. That's just little counsel for you, free advice.
We always enjoy Richard's counsel, don't we, gang? So thank you for that tidbit, Richard.
You're welcome.
Covers the slippage. He's teaching you. He's giving you nuggets. Take advantage. All right. So moving on. Let's see. what was that? Was that the third one? Yeah, chart patterns. Okay, let's move on to number 4. So the topic is trend analysis. Which one is the lie, gang? Which one is the lie? Number 1, higher highs and higher lows indicate an uptrend. Higher highs and higher lows indicate an uptrend. Is that a lie? Number 2, trends always move in a straight line. Trends always move in a straight line. Is that a lie? And last but not least, number 3, lower highs and lower lows suggest a downtrend. Lower highs and lower lows suggest a downtrend. Which one of these is a lie?
2.
I agree. I agree.
Is everybody putting in a 2?
I'm going with 2. Let's see what we've got down in the chat. What do you guys think? Which one of those is the lie? Well, we've got everybody thinks it's a 2. YZ?
No, not everybody.
Hold on. Kekdom, 2. X Trader, 2. Future Trader, 2. Fredwick, 2. Mark McSee, 2. Jeanette, 2. Is Richard going to go against the grain here?
Yes.
So Future Trader 2. Everybody's saying 2. I'm saying 2. What do you have for us, Richard? What? Play devil's advocate here. What's going on?
They're all lies. All 3. They're all lies.
Why?
Okay. So let's start with number 1. Yes, with the candle, a higher high and a higher low. Wait, keep that up so I can kind of.
Okay.
We old guys have bad memory. Higher highs and higher lows indicate potentially at least a reversal. But the moment it put in trend, no, that's not true. There's a difference. In fact, Bruno had a lesson here yesterday, I think it was, about when something is showing a reversal. It is showing that it is going to go higher, but it is not indicated that it is a trend change. That's where I'm stuck, because a trend, it has to break over a certain point. And how many times have we seen where, let's say it's in a trending channel, a descending channel, and the candle goes down to the low, and the next candle you're getting a bounce. And so it does have a higher high and a higher low. But has the trend changed? No, it has not. It has to get back above that descending channel, and
but that's what it's saying. Higher highs and higher lows indicate an uptrend. That's
a higher high and a higher low indicate that the candle is doing at least a reversal. It is doing a bounce or a fall. But my point is with the last word, uptrend, and it's not a trend. It is just a reversal. That's my opinion.
Even if you go back and look at the daily,
it's not always in a straight line. Pardon?
Even if you go back and look at it daily,
doesn't matter which time frame you want to look at. If you go do a channel, okay. So picture this in your mind. I wish we had a picture of a descending channel. When you have the first candle at the very bottom of the channel, you have green on the top and red on the bottom, and then now it's turning around, and oh boy, you have a higher high and a higher low. Has the trend changed? No, the trend has not changed at all. It is just showing a reversal. It will have to continue onwards up through the mean, up through the top to the top of the ceiling of the regression channel, and then it has to break out. And at that moment, when it's all completely out, it does indicate an uptrend. Otherwise, it's still in a downtrend. So how can we say how can we say uptrend? Anyway, that's just maybe I'm drilling down too hard, but then the same thing is at the bottom, lower highs and lower lows do, well, you could say suggest. That one at least says suggest. It's
Right.
not technically, it doesn't mean it's a downtrend. How many times have you seen, here's a perfect example. How many times have you seen a price, a candle at a support line, and then it dips down below? And we see that, oh, there, we got a lower low and a lower high. And then immediately in the next candle, it bounces back above. Well, what happened to your uptrend? You did have a lower low and a lower high. What happened that when it bounced back up and continued higher? A 3-candle reversal, for an example, is a gamma candle down. Let's say we're going to use a down one. A large red gamma candle down. And then the next one that we're looking for is a doji, which is showing a lower low and a lower high. And we're saying, hey, it's a downtrend because it's down. But the third candle is a green candle up at least 50% of the gamma candle. There was no downtrend continued. It was actually a reversal pattern. So that's why I say no on actually all 3 of them. I agree with you guys on 2, okay? Too picky.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
For
Wait a
all
minute.
intents and
Okay, put my
purposes, though.
Put my picture back on.
No, I'm not
please,
doing that.
please put it back on.
No. For all
Please.
intents and purposes, we're gonna go with 2 here. We're gonna go with 2 because Richard is the king of the explanation. Right?
Wait a minute. This is what Don likes to do with me.
Mark McSee, where are you when I need you? Come shut him down, please.
Come on, Mark.
Oh, but
You guys,
Richard,
do you get what I'm talking about, though? Please.
yeah, I do. You got great points, but I think you're maybe taking it even a little bit too deep for what we're doing here.
Okay. It's Friday fun night.
That's
put
right.
my picture back up. Let me get slapped on the other side.
Skimming the surface here, not digging deep, Richard.
I'm just being specific that it's all 3 are lies. Which means everybody is correct, because if they got one, if all 3 are lies, anybody who said that one's a lie is right.
Right, that would be true.
We had 100%. Ding, 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 ding. It's the last time I get invited to this game.
We're gonna block your ass out. Always welcome. Always welcome. Okay, so slide number 5 says entry and exit strategies, right? Entry and exit strategies is our topic. So which one is a lie? Scaling out of positions can help lock in profits. Scaling out of positions can help lock in profits. Is that a lie? Number 2, exiting at resistance levels can maximize gains. Exiting at resistance levels can maximize gains. Is that a lie? Or is 3 a lie? Exits should always be based on emotions. Exits should always be based on emotions. Which one of these is a lie?
3.
I think this one's a no-brainer, right? I don't even think Richard can explain this one away.
Wow. Or ow.
All right. Broken Equilibrium says 3. YZ says 3. X the Trader says 3. Mustang Chris, advanced answer to a simple question. Mustang got you on that one, Richard. You know Richard. His brain is on overdrive when it comes to the technical aspect of stuff. He thinks on all levels, all angles.
That's probably the problem with working for an institution. You know, they're kind of.
Do you play chess?
Oh yes, I love chess.
Oh my God, I can tell. You think from both sides of the board.
I am. I've learned with business that I'm extremely analytical. That's the bottom line.
And nothing wrong. That actually works well in trading. Anybody that I've known, that I've heard in this group that has been analytical like that has always done well. So it makes sense that you had that as a career. Kekdom says 3. Jeanette says 3. Mark McC, higher high. Mark McC, higher highs and higher lows typically indicate an uptrend in the price. Higher highs mean that each peak in price is higher than the previous peak, showing increasing buying pressure. Mark
is right, but he added something, didn't he? He added in price. That's what made it correct. Price is not in the statement. It just says uptrend.
Okay.
But hey, I'm not being picky. But
if that's not being picky, I would be scared to see what your picky is.
Oh.
What is your
picky? He was right, but he added in price.
Right. Got it. Mustang Chris says 3. Jen, I don't want you talking to Mark McC. We talked about that. I do not want you I do not want you talking. Oh man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Mark says 3. Unless Richard says differently.
3 is absolutely correct. 2 has interesting discussion, but it is 3.
I knew you'd say that. I kind of had that same thought.
The reason I said 2, possibly, that saved because of the word can. If it would have been saying absolute, it would be wrong.
Right. All right.
And the reason for that is people, you're saying if you're leaving, again, the two key words is can and maximize. So if you're saying that if you remove the can and you exit at the resistance level and it breaks out and continues higher, did you maximize your gains? And the answer is no. So that they had the wording in there. Not that I'm being picky or precise, but
I do
love like a school teacher to me.
Yeah, he is, right? All right, number 6, the next to the last one. All right, so we've got, the topic is breakout and breakdown strategies. Breakout and breakdown strategies. Number 1, breakout is always breakouts always lead to a continuation. Number 1, breakouts always lead to a continuation. Is that a lie? Number 2, false breakouts occur when price reverses after breaking a key level. False breakouts occur when price reverses after breaking a key level. Is that a lie? And last but not least, number 3, waiting for confirmation helps avoid fake moves. Waiting for confirmation helps to avoid fake moves like false breakouts. Is that a lie?
3. No.
False breakouts.
No.
I would say 1.
1.
Yeah, it's 1. Because that's the by definition what a false breakout is. Breakouts don't always lead to continuations. A lot of times there are false breakouts. They'll go maybe 2, 3, 4 candles and let you think that it's a full reversal or it's going in that direction and going to stay for a little bit, and then it'll it'll fake a break and hold and then it'll reverse on you. I'm almost scared to add Richard.
Did everybody put in their number?
Let me see.
What are they saying?
All right. So Pebbles and I said 1. Kekdom said 1. Mark McC says 1. Vegan Knowledge JJ says 1. Vegan Knowledge JJ, what do you know about breakouts, girl?
No.
Mustang Chris says 1. X the Trader says 1.
Let's see. I did pretty good today, actually. I had 10 trades.
Oops.
Thanks, Pebbles.
Okay. So we're saying number 1?
We're saying number 1, yes.
Well, there's actually 2. Number 1 is right. Breakouts always lead to a continuation. And the other one is number 4. Acne breakouts always lead to lost dates.
I'm gonna kick him out, guys. Don't worry about it. We won't have to hear from him anymore. I'm kicking him
I've
off
had
the
dates
panel.
even after an acne break. Of course, I was much younger. I don't have acne breakouts anymore.
Ah! Richard.
You guys didn't see number 4?
I was not ready for you tonight, sir. Oh my goodness. I needed to get my sound effects in line tonight.
Well, it helps our Friday going into the weekend. If
It does.
I can add a smile to us, I consider that positive.
And that's something that I love about you with the jokes, because a lot of times you'll break up something that can get tense sometimes. So
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right. We're on the last slide, gang. Get ready for your weekend. All right. So the topic here is candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns is the topic. Number 1, doji candles indicate decisive market trends. Is that a lie? Doji candles indicate decisive market trends. Is that a lie? Number 2, engulfing patterns, one of Richard's favorites, engulfing patterns can signal trend reversals. Engulfing patterns can signal trend reversals. Is that a lie? And last but not least, number 3, hammer candlestick suggests a potential bounce. Hammer candlestick suggests a potential bounce. Is that a lie? Which one of these is a lie? I see what you're doing, Richard. You're letting us all get out and hang out, and then you're coming in with the hammer. Yes, it's fun. I'm gonna go with number 1 because it's doji candles by definition.
Oh shoot. Okay. Did you want to read that one more time before you make that decision?
Doji candles indicate decisive market trends. They're indecisive. A doji is an indecisive. It's saying the market's indecisive in that moment.
Has everybody put in their number?
Let's see. Everybody says 1. Yep. I'm just going to cut to the chase. Everybody's putting a 1 down there.
Good job. That one is the one. Yep.
Yep. I remember once Mark McSee and I had a discussion about it. And I remember saying, well, doji indicates a reversal. And he said, no, they represent indecisiveness.
Correct.
Now, here's the thing. It can indicate a reversal. If it appears at the bottom of a downtrend or the top of an, it can signal a reversal, but it's not guaranteed. In that moment, that doji is saying the market can't make up its mind which way it wants to go.
Right. It's a false statement to say it can, because it would need a subsequent candle to show whether it's going to go reverse up or go down. The doji itself does not.
And you know what? Screen time also helped me to understand that as well. So yeah, because I've seen plenty of dojis where, and especially if it just ends up channeling, the market can't make up its mind. So
how many charts did we end up with there with questions? How many cards?
7.
7, and everybody else got 7 if they did 100% right. Would that be right?
That would be right.
I got 10 or 11 because I found
extra credit. You were the extra credit kid. You were the extra credit kid in school.
Do you want to see what Dawn does right now? Like, oh, that was the other side.
David Takish was this kid in school who, I don't care what test it was, what class we were in. This was when I was in Catholic school. And he would always get 100 on his test, but David would get, if you think you're doing so, David would get 110 or 115 because he always knew the extra credit, and he never failed tests. This kid knew everything.
Hey, okay, I don't want to say that I know. I do not know everything, but you got to remember, I started in this business in 1994, so I've been in this now
a while.
Yeah. What is it, 31 years now or something?
No, and that's the thing I like about you. You're also humble. You know a lot, but you're humble. I hear you learn all the time and say, wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. I mean, for as much as you know, you're the first one to admit. I've heard you admit that you don't know it. Yeah, hey, I'm learning something here. This is cool. So that's pretty cool. Don't think I like you, Richard. Don't think it.
But I love your hair. I love that hair that can go all the way down. That's
Yeah, it's down here. It's touching my belly. Okay, so that concludes the aftermarket tonight, gang. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope everybody's ready for their weekend. What are you doing this weekend, Richard?
a lot of nothing. But before we go, please, if you haven't put a thumbs up, if you haven't put a share, please do it before you leave. It is something that hopefully it will make people who come here and visit us join the community, because you get two things. You get the community with different expertise and knowledge and stuff, and you just get a good group of people with great character. So please make sure you have put up, click the like, pounce on it, and do a share. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to join.
I am too. I am too. So we're going to go ahead and end with the shortened version of Coach's Rules, as we always do. If you'd like to see the longer version, it is actually on the YouTube channel, and Mark McSee always plays that. Where is it? Yeah, let me find it. Richard, did you steal it? Okay, there it is. There
No, I know nothing.
Okay, there it is. I minimized my video clips. I'm like, what the hell's going on? All right, everybody have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget David's class tomorrow at 11 a.m. for all of you VIP Gold members. It's like having a one-on-one with David every Saturday. Make sure you're there. I may try to squeeze in a watch party as well, just to kind of showcase some of the work that Nick has been doing on these videos. They are fabulous. And instead of playing a couple, but, you know, because we're kind of, you know, for time here, we can go ahead and go through a few of them and discuss them. So, and usually I do those at 1 o'clock if I do them. So I'll try to do that tomorrow after David's class. So everybody have a great, fantastic weekend. Richard, thank you for being here. Pebbles, thank you for being here. Ange, thank you for being here. Everybody down there in the chat who played, thank you all for being here. Mark, Equilibrium, Vegan, thank you, baby girl. Maria, thank you for this game. It's awesome. It added a nice flavor to the show for a couple days, and I look forward to getting with you and doing some more stuff, you know? So
thank you, Don.
Blessings. Yes, sir. Peace and blessings. Okay. Never let a blind person run.
Please follow the rules. Nobody go rogue. Some of the rules that we have to and live and die by in here is do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account value in any given day. Make sure you have stop losses on each and every trade, regardless of shares and or options. Make sure you guys are practicing small base hits. Don't go for home runs. Allow the runners to run and stop out the losers. If you're a new trader, make sure you are paper trading using a simulated trading system such as Webull or some of the other ones that are out there. If you are an expert trader, please make sure you also are being careful the first 3 minutes and the last 8 to 9 minutes of the day. Those are the absolute most volatile times in the entire market. Also, if you're a newer trader, please don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day. Those are the most dangerous times.